do Quatro. Where did Quatro go? My pile's getting too big and gotta go find stuff. Alright, here it is. Okay. This is an interesting game. This is Quatro. This is another game that just has really nice quality, beautiful pieces in it that will last. Here's the board. It's a nice, sturdy wood board. And then let me show you what the pieces look like. So these pieces are these nice wooden classic pieces. There's a lot of different types. And I'm going to pull several of them out just so I can kind of like explain basically how it works. So what you are trying to do is you are trying to get a line of 4. So kind of think about like tic-tac-toe a little bit, tic-tac-toe mindset. You're trying to get a line of 4 of these pieces in a row that are all the same in some way. So for example, they could be the same height. They could be the same color. These are also the same color. They could be the same kind of like circle or square. So there's all these different aspects. I think all of these I pulled out are, oh no, here we go. There's some that are hollow and some that are solid. So they could be all hollows or all solids. So you're trying to line them up in a line of 4. So if you see on here, like all the different squares, it's basically a 4x4 grid. And you're trying to get 4 in a row, like across, diagonal, horizontal, that kind of thing. And the really cool part of this game that makes it interesting is that when it's your turn, instead of picking out the piece that you want to play, you pick out the piece that the other person is going to play. So they can only play the piece that you picked. So that's kind of like what makes it have this extra interesting twist to it, to this game. And again, this is Quatro. Find the front box. And this is a really fun, like easy to learn, easy pick up and play game. My family likes it a lot. We play this among adults quite a bit, but some of the kids like to play it too, especially the ones that are a little bit more like strategy minded. Like if your kid loves tic-tac-toe, for instance, but needs a little bit more of a challenge, this will be a great next thing for them, because it's similar but definitely more complicated than something like tic-tac-toe or like Connect 4. There's definitely more strategy to it than those. So in my mind, it's kind of like a good step up from those games to, you know, just a more refined type of game, more strategy heavy type of game, I guess is what you would say. So that is Quatro. Really nice game. Also, you know, if you're one of those people that likes to display your games, it looks really pretty sitting on a side table or a coffee table, just because the pieces are really like classic, polished, nice shapes. Really nice looking pieces. Okay, let's do maybe like 1 or 2 more games. Oh, let's do this one. I just played this with my son today. This is Junior Labyrinth. So if you're familiar, Ravensburger makes a lot of these labyrinth games. It's kind of like Monopoly. Like there's like a Pokemon labyrinth, there's like a city labyrinth, you know, there's all these different versions of Labyrinth, but this is Labyrinth Junior. So this game is basically a strategy that has to do with moving tiles. So it's really simple. This is the board, the game board. I'm going to tilt this down so you can see the game board better. And then there's all of these movable tiles that